This is 2.5, solving compound inequalities. A compound inequality is an inequality formed by joining two inequalities with the word and or the word or. If they are ands, the solution will be the intersection of the graphs of the inequalities. So a number in the middle from where they overlap. For an or, it will be the union of the graphs of the inequalities, so it could be either one. For an or, we cannot have one number that makes them both true. It has to be either one. So if we graph x is greater than or equal to 4, I'll have a graph that looks like this. And if I graph x is less than 9, we get this one. Now if I graph 4 is less than or equal to x and x is less than 9, I can put them together on one graph and it will be this middle portion. Now if I graph x is less than or equal to -7, I get this one. And then if I graph x is greater than 2, I have a graph here. If I were to graph x is less than or equal to -7 or x is greater than 2, I can put them on the same graph and they will point away from each other. There is no overlap, so this is how we graph an or. You could think of it that an and is like holding hands, that's in the middle where they overlap, and an or is like paddles on a boat that point away. Now if we write the inequality, given the words, we're going to say a number x is greater than 10 and less than or equal to 15. So x is greater than 10 and x is less than or equal to 15. I could rewrite this as one inequality where we have 10 is less than x is less than or equal to 15. We have x in the middle here. And now we have a number x is at least -2 or at most 4. We would say this is x is greater than or equal to -2 or x is less than or equal to 4. Now we're going to write the inequality based on the graph. So for this one, I'm going to have x is greater than -3 and x is less than or equal to 2. Because this shaded part represents in the middle things that we can have. So this would be -3 is less than x is less than or equal to 2. And now we would have x is less than or equal to -7 or x is greater than -4. X is greater than +4. And we're going to leave those separate.